Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Inside, Halliburton comes to help. Pass to Holmgren. Shoots over Turner. The rebound by Turner.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme. Already during his young career, B.A. Cade Cunningham has flashed the potential of becoming a generational talent with this all-around game.
Cade Cunningham at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. You know, with Cunningham, Smitty, his talent caught the attention of future Hall of Famer Kevin Durant.
B.A., after they matched up, Durant said he's somebody who can wreck a whole defensive game plan with his size, talent, and skill. That's game, recognizing game.
Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their number 2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
Pass to Sharp. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Turner for 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Sends it home from three-point land.
A underrated shooter. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander hit 40% from range at Kentucky.
Here's Halliburton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Pass to Dort. Here's Holmgren. The 15-footer. And no good, trying to use the glass.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Textbook play by Cade Cunningham. He knows better to mess up that open look.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the score by Detroit. To the middle. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Nails the wide open jumper. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the night.
This is the challenge. Shai can be an all-star if he can consistently hit jump shots.
And here's Cunningham outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Sharic's shot is off.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Pass to Turner. Cunningham drives in. Now here's Halliburton. Over to the left wing. Here's Sharp. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Jang. They get it again. To the paint. Here's Joe. And a miss there on the triple.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Halliburton. And he converts the layup. Halliburton got 8.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows the innate ability to use change of pace dribbling as an offensive weapon.
Takes the 3. Drains the triple. 10 points for him.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
To the left side wing. There's the drive.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Detroit. Impacting the game in a number of ways. The man.
15.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, BA, and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scores are rising to the top.
Diallo outside. Nice move. The Thunder pull it in. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Pass to Jang. Rejected by Brown. And here comes the break. Here's Diallo. Williams grabs the board. On offense, here are the Thunder. 4-point game. And stolen by Diallo. To the inside. Wagner.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Well, the Pistons front office has said they want to have quality character veterans to help balance their roster, Smitty.
What they're doing, BA, they're building an identity. You need those veteran players to teach the young guys what it takes to be a pro.
Outside Burks. Puts it up from 12. Clock at 6. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And it's Wagner missing. Here's Mann. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Down low. Knocked away. Wagner with a steal. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. To the inside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And I love to see a rookie get after it like this. Williams bursting off the floor and dunking it home.
Outside Burks. Wagner, left side. Pass to Brown. banked it in off the glass. Browns got 4 points now in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
There's a screen by Jang. And here is Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Burks for three. Drills it from deep. Burks has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Burks is really good at picking his spots from outside when he's on the floor. A highly efficient shooter.
Sharit's shot is off.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make the play.
Hammers the lob through.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, PA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. A minute 35 left to play in the first half. The three, here's Harris. Jang pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Wagner with a steal. Pass to Diallo. Harris outside. Wagner outside. Now here's Burks. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Wagner. Knocks it loose. Williams with it. 7 points in the game. Pass to Jang. With the floater. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Outside Burks. Fires the three. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
Oklahoma City trailing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Here's Joe. And Turner with the block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Here's Mann. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Halliburton outside. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Pistons ahead, up by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Halliburton's got 10 points in the game.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Fires for three. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Impressive night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, scoring and doing it in a variety of ways.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Sharp. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, my goodness. Crafty move by Shea. He's getting better and better at changing pace.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
A tight one here in Detroit. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. That one off the back iron and out. Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
Detroit calls timeout. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 points in the game. Pass to Holmgren. To the paint. Shot clock at 6. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Pistons leading. Here he goes. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Lou Dort picks one up, and that one misses.
Now you have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
Takes a step back. Pass to Holmgren. This one for 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Bagley touched it last. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, B.A., it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they can become a unit with playoff potential.
Here's Halliburton. And a missed layup. And the Thunder in possession here. They trail by 1. Pass to Holmgren. For the lead. Counted from distance. Holmgren's got 6 in the quarter.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Now Turner. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it inside. From deep, Holmgren. Can't get it to drop. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 10. Pass to Sharp. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Giddey.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
Both good from the line that time. 1:51 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 17 points in the game. Pass to Pokashevsky. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From downtown. And Cunningham pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Sharp. Crafty move. Good work defensively by Dort. Oklahoma City trailing. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
Halliburton for 3. Detroit, no good that time either.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. So both teams making some changes here. Detroit calls timeout. Timeout called, the Thunder.
Timeout called for the Thunder. Here comes the ball destroyed. Hits the Piston dancer.
And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession.
City basketball. Coming onto the floor for your Pistons.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Outside, Williams. Pass to Jang. 6 to shoot. Saric with it. Williams from long range. The shot no good. Here's Diallo. Some solid defense from Williams. Tie game in Detroit. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Here's Mann. Williams on the wing to take the lead. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador. And what you like about Jalen Williams' college stat line is how complete it is. He's doing a little bit of everything out there now. And a wide skill set is a great thing to have.
Nice shot by Turner.
And this is just typical of him. always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Here's Jang. The layup off target. And here's Detroit. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer sharp. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. It's stolen by Halliburton. Joe grabs the miss. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Sharit's shot is off. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
And there it is. On a night when he's been so efficient handling the basketball, that's his first real mistake.
And the Thunder call time here. Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
And the Thunder making a change here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. With the game being this tight, each possession takes on a greater importance. He told his players, quote, be in the moment. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell on it. Focus on the next play. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Halliburton outside. Inside. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now, and the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
Halliburton misses.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Beautiful setup by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He impacts all aspects of the game and brings leadership.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Man, the defender really went after him.
That free throw good from Cunningham. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
That'll be a Pistons timeout. Here comes the ball, Detroit. Hit the Piston dancers.
Both free throws good from Cunningham.
You know, this team leans on Cade Cunningham for so many things, and he's built to carry the load.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Everybody make some noise. We go Piston dancers.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Throw it down, young
Cleared the deck.
Deck cleared. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. One thing to keep in mind with Marvin Bagley III, he's still so young.
It seems like he's been around forever, BA, but he was just 19 when he was drafted, the second overall pick in 2018. His averages are great when he plays, so I think we got to give the young fella a little bit of time.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. From deep, Holmgren. No luck on that one. The Pistons go the other way with it.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Cunningham. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder with a lead. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Pass to Williams. Outside Giddey. Shoots over Halliburton. Sharp grabs the miss.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Outside Bagley. To tie it up. They get it back. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, Turner is a pretty solid hand from the line. He just can't let the stakes here overwhelm him.
Both shots good from the stripe.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
1:52 left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Pokashevsky. Here's Holmgren. Turner covers. Here's the teardrop. And that's 2 points on the layup. Holmgren's got 11 points here in the second half.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Here's Sharp. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, fearless play by Sharp in clutch time. He wants us to know he's ready to shine in these challenging moments.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pokashevsky. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
It's Giddey on the wing. Fires it from 18. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And he played huge in games in college. So Holmgren, no stranger to the pressure late in this one.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. The three is up. He connects. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
My, oh my. Talk about a guy who lives for these moments.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're ahead by 3. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. There's 10 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
And we talk about the things that made Chet Holmgren an elite prospect. mental toughness is near the top of the list.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
And so it's Oklahoma City winning this.
Hey! Wait, this is out of context, but do you guys know that Hello Kitty is not a cat? So what is she? A girl with like some mustache? Scrapping diamonds from the ground, look at me now. Taking L, now I take, look at me now. See my name's on the list, not just anybody. Look at this, look at wrist, everything is on me. Scrapping diamonds from the ground, look at me now. Taking L, now I take, look at me now. See my name's on the list, not just anybody. Look at this, look at wrist, everything is on me. Guess who's back on the scene now? It's ramen go with a V now. I got some people who be hating my but now all they wanna do is say hi now. Where you still here, say nah. Where you looking so stiff like a new. I've been making big moves, so go eat now. And my baby still cute, kawaii now. Whoa, I was just a kid with a simple dream, wanna be rich, wanna play all day. I remember times when I compromised and I realized I betrayed myself. What's the meaning of obedience? If it pays more to be a deviant, I refuse to be treated like that. And it's Fendi bags, my Fendi facts. Anybody trying to be a little me? This will be underneath where you look so sick, you look so. Must be home on money looking how you think will it be? I don't smile and I don't do no friends. I'm just me and I don't do no trends. It's time to pour all this cup of beans. Yes, I am a girl, but I'm still the man. Scrapping diamonds from the ground, look at me now. Taking L, now I take, look at me now. See my name's on the list, not just anybody. Look at this, look at wrist, everything is on me. Scrapping diamonds from the ground, look at me now. Taking L, now I take, look at me now. See my name's on the list, not just anybody. Look at this, look at wrist, everything is on me.
It's on me if we keep it in basic. Keep it on me if they wanna say. Nothing was down in the basement. All the years I was testing my patience. Now look at these big rocks. I'm in my bag at the big guap. Whipping the jack with these stick. I don't got time, it's just quick. All these diamonds dancing on me, look at me, look at me. DR, rockin' that Fendi, Beamers and Bentleys, they act friendly. When you up now, they just wanna come down. Been through up downs, so we heading uptown. Used to cook ramen, no girl, no diamonds and pearls, life is a blur.
Scrapping diamonds from the ground, look at me now. Taking L, now I take, look at me now. See my name's on the list, not just anybody. Look at this, look at wrist, everything is on me. Scrapping diamonds from the ground, look at me now. Taking L, now I take, look at me now. See my name's on the list, not just anybody. Look at this, look at wrist, everything is on me.
This Grand Hustle team of kings is getting rich. I lean and get lit. to let my screen flip. Trophy watching open. Triple black phantom, nah, it ain't tilt. With Lucky Charms down, man, but nah, it ain't flip. Hey, pounds, okay, then I let my shoulder lean. And I bet my car talk, and I bet my motor clean. Suicide dog, brown rover, look like Pokemon. Everybody know me in the club, call it.
It's an all-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Pistons come into town for this one. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Thrilled to be back in Orlando. The Magic ready for that home court advantage. And, of course, Jalen Duren. This will be their second game without him.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
Here's Turner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
Now, here's Cunningham. Markelle Fultz unable to get his last shot to go. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Banchero. Wagner outside. 4 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing for Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Halliburton outside. From outside the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Pass to Banchero. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Banchero's got his second bucket of the night.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Halliburton drives in. And Halliburton slams it in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And finished off by Fultz.
And, you know, Fultz is a special guard. He's got a chance to be really, really good. Impressive strength, and he knows how to get up shots over tough defense. You know, one of the best sights from the NBA in my mind in 2022 was seeing Markelle Fultz on the court again. It was a long road back from his torn ACL, not to mention the issues he had with the frozen shoulder early in his career.
Over to the left wing. Got a hand on it.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
And it's blocked. To the middle. Halliburton with the steal. Outside Turner. And it's Bagley in the corner. Rebounded by Isaac.
And for a player who relies on quickness and mobility like Fultz, an ACL injury can be devastating.
Well, trust me, I haven't had one, but I know enough guys who have, and it's a tough injury for any player to come back from a torn ACL. And Markelle had to work extremely hard every day for a year and a half. All credit to him for putting that kind of effort into his rehab so he could get back out on the court.
Pass to Banchero. Fires the three. Rebound, Detroit. And here's Sharp. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And finished off by Bagley.
Nice vision from the youngster, Sharp, that time.
And here's Banchero. That one drops for him. Banchero's got his third bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong. We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Cunningham with it. Defended now by Wagner. Pass to Sharp. Three-pointer. That shot off. So Orlando will take it the other way.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half-and-half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Detroit timeout. Here they come, fans. Your 407 Nancy.
Detroit making a switch.
Outstanding entertainment. One more time. Let's hear it for the 407 dance team.
Here is Cunningham. There's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. And that one drops. Cunningham's got 5 points so far.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. It's
the Pistons 18. Please give a big round of applause.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
I also like the fact that they've been able to block quite a few shots so far. A testament to hard work and good positioning on the defensive end.
They set the pick. Now, here's Wagner. 4 on the clock. They grab their own miss. To the inside. Pass to Burks. This one for 3. It's stolen by Carter. Here's Bridges. Here he goes. Nice defense from Wagner. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Cranes the three-pointer. Burks has got the lead up to 7 now for the Pistons. Bamba sets a screen. And they'll get another chance. Here's Anthony. And it's blocked by Brown. Burks for 3. No good on the shot. The Magic go the other way with it. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Bamba. Back to Anthony. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. The Magic again can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Wagner outside. Here's Diallo.
Mercy, mercy me.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Back to Carter. Outside Anthony. Lets it go. And the jumper is on the mark. And now just a 5-point Piston lead.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
Pass to Harris. Burks on the wing. Now here's Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
And something that's been on the uptick in the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
You know, the comparisons to Rudy Gobert are understandable. Bamba's insane reach really helps on both ends of the court.
Count it. Burks has got 5 points now this quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Anthony. And no good. And it's Detroit the other way.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. A three-pointer is right on target. And it's a 9-point Piston lead.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Back to Fultz. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Pistons leading by 9. From deep three-point range. And it's Halliburton missing. 1:25 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Banchero. 8 points for him.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Bagley, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Give it up again for the 407 Dempsey.
The Magic trailed by 9. Fultz looking around. And it's sent back by Turner. Now Detroit moving it up. Pass to Sharp. And he slams it down right on top of Jonathan Isaac.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Inside. Banchero. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
Here's Cunningham, rebounded by Isaac. On offense, here are the Magic. It's a 10-point game. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. His three-pointer's off the mark. And finished off by Bagley.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
To the paint. And finished off by Banchero.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Here's Halliburton. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's Wagner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Hey, I can't fake it, fellas. I mean, Franz Wagner, 6'9", can make threes, mobile, agile. I'm actually glad I'm just sitting back watching these guys instead of trying to guard them.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency. As soon as he came into the league, you know what you'll get from him every night.
Halliburton outside. It's Turner high post. Here's Cunningham. No good that time. So Orlando will take it the other way. And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep, it has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Here they come, Magic fans. Your 407.
And the Pistons making a change here.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Come on, everybody. Make signal. It's your 407 Cat Steve.
Cunningham outside. Turner with the screen. And Turner with the slam.
Hey, that was an announcement dunk from Turner there. Going up with force and throwing that thing down.
Up top, Fultz. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Pass to Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it's Wagner missing. Pistons leading by 7. Cunningham outside. Halliburton outside. Puts up a 3. No good on that one. So Orlando will take it the other way. Driving in. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Cunningham outside. And Cunningham with the slam.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
Banchero. Nice defense from Wagner. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They lead by 7. Here's Sharp. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan. And he is relentless in his attack.
Here's the 3. Rebound by the Pistons. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Halliburton outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's Wagner. Another miss by Orlando.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. And his guys love when he throws it down.
Left side, Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Count it. Wagner's got 6.
Good work by Wagner there, taking advantage of a point-blank opportunity.
Here's Cunningham. Halliburton for 3. Here's Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Back to Cunningham. Outside for Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Sharp. That shot, no good. And Orlando will come the other way. Anthony with it. Halliburton picks him up. Anthony looking it over. Isaac left side. And Wagner drives in.
Well, you look at Turner's body. He's got a wily, muscular frame that he makes good use of. I mean, his defense and the way he contests shots.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Pistons leading by 8. Burks with it. Pass to Harris. Wagner with it. Shot clock at 5. Launches it. And Bamba pulls it down. Outside Anthony. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Harris, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And it's Wagner missing.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Anthony's shot is off.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Back to Diallo. On the wing, Brown. Diallo with it. Now Anthony defending. And it's Harris off the drive. The shot, no good. Bridges with some nice defense. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Good position that time around the bucket, and when Bamba does that, he's hard to stop.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
After a relatively slow start to his career, Mo Bamba has seen increased playing time, finally getting the opportunity to show why he was drafted 6th overall in 2018.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
And for Bamba, his shot blocking and ability to space the floor really stood out.
And Greg, that's a very valuable and unique combination. I mean, this guy has a 7'10" wingspan, covers a lot of ground defensively, moves his feet well, has a nice stroke. And his height, he's able to get a lot of clean looks from beyond the arc.
Down low. Here's Carter. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And now just a 2-point Piston lead. Sharp. And no good that time. So Orlando will take it the other way. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Here they are, the 407.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
The 407.
Orlando with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. To tie it up. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pistons. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. And a slam dunk by Diallo.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. What a time in the ball game to make it happen. Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive...
I got it on me, but I told her I keep it 100. Since I was a little, I just about to go give me some money. Since I made up 25 million on one of them days, and I didn't bite in my way. I got fatigue on my body, on right Maserati, it's right, I'm going out of space. I remember days, going on missions, hopping in fences, running from. I got on all the Cadillacs, slide through like I'm Obama. I'm going to St. Laurent store, Louis Vuitton, Don. I'm some come. I was in the back eating jambalaya. How about the PJ straight in my pajamas? Hey, we got it poppin', I'm straight out the city, my but they never knew when I was on it. What your pots make for half the year, I spend that on my shoes. Hey, I go from country to country and city to city. I know how to side, they can't ignore me. We got the locals treating us like royalty. I done spent 5,000 on some Jordan. You little can't keep up with the score. Cashed out on the Jesus piece, cause you know what it mean to me. Wanna pull up at Sunday service some Bugattis. I call up Yeezy, I got new holy water. I can with the I cut on that. She want me to buy her. And the love gets scarcer when you climbing the ladder going higher and higher. I thank God every day, cause he cleared all the snakes and gave me my desires. Are you old paid? Sitting back waiting, hoping I retire. I got it on me, but I told her I keep it 100. Since I was a little, I just about to go give me some money. Since I made up 25 million on one of them days, and I didn't bite in my way. I got fatigue on my body, on right Maserati, it's right, I'm going out of space. I remember days, going on missions, hopping in fences, running from. I got on all the Cadillacs, slide through like I'm Obama. I'm going to St. Laurent store, Louis Vuitton, Don. I'm so come. I was in the back eating jambalaya. How about the PJ straight in my pajamas? Gotta get a haircut for the PJ. I can show you how we do. You know it's all in the game like it's have a before the plane land. Couldn't let the flight attendants through the doors. Yeah. We went to Hawaii to change the climate, yeah. She had a little buddy, yeah. She said, Roddy, inside of your diamonds, yeah. Put my Emma cuts on then, yeah. Hopping islands just to change my environment. We plotting on Raris, started in Dodges. Hey, I like 4 hands on me when I get my massages. Hey, I call her Lil Nicky. I got it on me, but I told her I keep it 100. Since I was a little, I just about to go give me some money. Since I made up 25 million on one of them days, and I didn't bite in my way. I got fatigue on my body, on right Maserati, it's right, I'm going out of space. I remember days, going on missions, hopping in fences, running from. I got on all the Cadillacs, slide through like I'm Obama. I'm going to St. Laurent store, Louis Vuitton, Don. I'm so come. I was in the back eating jambalaya. How about the PJ straight in my pajamas?
一个飞机不能盖过，因为的是在冒态度。
我再做。我脚步悠悠，漫步在长沙的街头 ，say wo wo，I am the local。24/7有热辣的状态 ，it's for show， 跟着我走走。长沙人虽讲的塑料普通话也炸，一日三餐绝对少不了辣，再干杯再干杯，韵味的 top。就嗨了，但是没多背，厌恶了怎么玩乐队？塑料普通话不学费，搓脖子压搓的鬼鬼，就算是变现也恶改，就算我也恶改，学不得地了也恶改，我还是咋说的猛仔。来放的态度不讲道理，这城市所有 passion shake your body， 不在我笼子就在你家一起 feeling the vibe，you better come in and find it。老英军大叫一步步高，我相信他们的泡泡之话比他们敢搞，因为手里有牌，吃得快把人嘛为丑又再喊我快得了，我恨个不羁。你在心酸，我还在无意，我搬过的爱是为深耕不息，一路上我相信人者无敌。来放的态度不讲道理，这城市所有 passion shake your body， 不在我笼子就在你家一起 feeling the vibe，you better come in and find it。一个废字不能概括，因为的实在有态度，改造了真的我再错。Gotcha，告别先别。都是两片秋叶，老家吵得不得丢狗，当手的再真不纠结，我的忙耐得烦我，越近越好口罩长手的虎 ，Rapping my city you know that I'm cool， 干脆用力落实长沙态度。一个废字不能概括，因为的实在有态度，改造了真的我再错。
say so. Okay, she finna do what I say so. Walk, 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 ooh, walk, you, walk, ooh, walk, you, walk, walk. Walked in this, put all my chains on. Ooh, walked in this, put all my chains on. Ooh, thought that was in my pants. I won't buy her no flowers, but I buy her here. Yeah, I came from Iran. Auntie, and she out in Japan. Wait. Woke up in the morning and I went and spent the 50 bucks. How was you? Ran out of in Colombia, and she called my phone. That's not my son. Walked in. 80,000 on my wrist. Yeah, sipping. Don't sip. No way. Walked in this, put on my chains on. Ooh. Walked in this, put on my chains on. Yeah. She finna do what I say so. Okay, she finna do what I say so. Walk, ooh, walk, you, walk, ooh, walk, you, walk. Walked in this, put on my chains on. Ooh, walked in this, put on my chains on.
Nobody moved, there's on the floor, and I can't find my heart. Where did it go? Did I leave it in the cold? So please give it back, 'cause it's not yours to take. It must have fell